Wuthering Waves is constantly improved in subtle details. This is version 1.0's waterfall, and this is version 2.0's. The water effects have become much more vivid. But you've never noticed, the waterfall shows a rainbow occasionally from optical effects. In this storyline, dialogue options have different character reactions. Choosing the last witty remark makes Lupa nudge your shoulder, while another response shows her tongue-out gesture.
早知道就戴着头盔了。
Cardathea loves doing hero puppet shows, but what you might not know is that her hand inside the puppet makes matching finger moves too. In the new version, players focus on Septimon, but miss the dungeon in Zani's companion mission turned into a bar street. For these one-time story dungeons, 99% of players never revisit, but the developers added NPC dialogues here with full camera work. Jinsi and Changli's skins have gauze silk hemlines, but you might not have noticed their translucency even affects character shadows. When Changli's clothes are on fire, there are corresponding shadow effects too. For the competition's atmosphere, the arena holds roughly 1,200 plus spectators. Normally, so many NPCs would be billboards. But glitching in, I found that they are actually 3D models. For performance optimization, the developers reduced poly and set up air walls, yet the vibe still works. The new map offers more than that. In some combat areas, the developers has added scene destruction effects. They have also integrated puzzles into scene design, such as in this temple. Using Reveal on Lioness of Glory and Capitaneus gets you a hidden chest and an achievement, Maximum Ritual Feel. These designs may seem resource wasting, but they're actually crucial for enhancing game quality, like triggering Assassin's Creed's leap of faith at a viewpoint. Those words, Ubisoft Masterwork. Today, I start with a time-lapse of dozens of hours, then detail what Wuthering Waves' masterwork is. To build a grand, dynamic world, map design needs a vivid social ecosystem besides epic spectacles. NPCs in the new map move with time or story progression. At the dock, you can meet a strange fellow. Talking to him for the first time reveals he's a smuggler. Report him to guards for an arrest. You'll unlock a hidden achievement. But there's more. If you don't snitch, he sneaks into Septimon, relocates near the arena. Meanwhile, dock workers will start searching for him. The smuggler won't be arrested until you tip off the guards. This isn't a main or side quest, and there's no mission guidance at all. It's just a roadside NPC. But two choices, expose him or not, lead to different branch stories. That's what I think a vivid game world should be like. That's not enough? Check out the peddler in Septimon. His design is full of details. The text on his clothes looks like random codes, but it's actually meaningful. After decoding, the words mean container, which is exactly what a peddler is. What does he sell? For example, like badge. It is what we often call baji, standing plates. The one is written with coffee cup. He even sells metal bookmark and partner card. And there's writing on his chest, Start Shining Series. Although no one has shared these details online yet, they're truly overlooked. After translating these words, I felt the developer's dedication to constructing a vivid world. Additionally, the peddler's action animations are equally well made. Sometimes you'll see him dancing. When you meet him on the road, he'll hawk or wave to you. Sometimes he looks sad and depressed. If you run into him, he might fall over.
Wait a minute! it!
Next, let's look at another interesting monster. The drakes we usually take down effortlessly while passing by. They actually have diverse combo moves. They gather the power to shoot elemental orbs at you, and different drake combinations yield unique effects. The Arrow Electroglacio orb creates an arrow field with continuous damage and crowd control. The Spectro Havoc Fusion combo deals straightforward high damage and triggers splitting orbs. Upon hitting you, they even wiggle their butts and dance to taunt you. They're begging for a punch. That such cannon fodder have so many details really shows the team's dedication. Take the new Echo Karasaur. It has 6 elements, each with a distinct hornblade color. Calling you a 3-cost Echo sells you short. Fun details abound. When you approach the flying puppy, it claps excitedly or shows a little sun overhead. It might even throw a heart gesture. So cute. Ramming it even triggers a dizzy effect.
Who are you?
Then there's the tavern's new quirky-looking drink. You'll miss it unless you zoom in.
Ah, that's good.
Some buildings use biomimetic signs, such as the interesting gladiator-shaped beetle motif. What's more, some buildings take inspiration from real-world architecture. This area looks like the Soviet-era Dostoevsky Theater. The puppet band has new tunes too, with music that fits Septimont better. NPCs hum new songs now. And by the way, the passers-by are pretty good looking, right? While NPCs are essential to shaping a lively world, dynamic beauty in the environment is equally important. Take the ordinary dragonbone remain. At night, they spread splendid spectral wings. Or the calm pond by day, which glows with starry fireflies under the moon. Plus those famous fluttering butterflies. These show dynamic beauty perfectly. Here's a hidden detail. Now, characters trigger falling leaves when entering or exiting bushes. The rain splashing effects also look great. Did you notice? What I like most is the startled crows. They look awesome and their sounds make the scene creepy. The black liquid on the ground moves naturally when you act. You'll often see blue ghost butterflies that resemble Shorekeeper's design. In the arena, red banners burn down when you trigger the boss battle. Then the sky changes, raining down numerous meteors, and you can check their models up close. The scene's dynamic effects are impressive, but only at a visual level. A vivid world thrives on interactions. The new leaf animations feel natural. You've tried them, right? But here's a fun fact. Attacking or moving isn't the only way to stir up leaves. Even standing idle triggers physics that make them flutter. There are tons more cool interactions. Low-altitude flights create water ripples, and so does Phoebe flying on her wand. Idle poses even affect the water around you. And when riding an aerial cable car, your hair and clothes actually flap in the wind. Also, floating barrels have intuitive physics. Step on them, and they sink. The roadside fly traps open wide when you get close. And the tentacle mushrooms are fun. They grow faster when you move quickly, slower when you move slowly. You can even jump to tease them. Interactions aren't just sights and sounds. The gameplay should also be optimized. There's a new puzzle. Feed animals to get a hidden chest. It's awesome.
过去留存的证明。
NPCs have new rewards too. On the way to the arena, talk to the 2 on the left to unlock an achievement. Designers even hid a 3 Bros Under the Moon Easter egg in Echo's move. All these boost interaction surprises. As for optimizations, most map spots now let you teleport. Pharmacy, restaurant, Echo Box delivery, etc. BGM from Phonographer plays everywhere now, like a Walkman in your pocket. Long pressing to drag the camera during dialogue won't skip text anymore. These details show developers actually play the game. There's a bouncy UI animation when you hover over skip. And the supply chest got a random appearance change. No one asked for these, but they were optimized anyway. Finally, I want to share that the Colosseum in the final battle is named Capitoline Hill, taken from the real-life Capitoline Hill in Rome, the highest of the city's 7 hills. Its etymology means apex, or pinnacle, making it a symbol of glory for Septimont people who strive to break their limits. But this symbolism also applies to the game, from being universally panned in version 1.0 to overcoming countless obstacles. Its journey toward the Capitoline Hill is clear for all to see. Such dedication to perfection deserves players' recognition. The so-called masterwork may not be grand in scale, but it's certainly dedicated. So, I dedicate this video to you, those who love gaming. If you wonder how Wuthering Waves improved, check out my previous video. As a player since launch, I've made 47 detailed videos about the game's growth, and my own as a rookie content creator. This is Blurred. Now that Wuthering Waves reviews has turned around, but my long videos still struggle. Before getting swept away by the torrent of short-form videos, all I can rely on is your likes and support. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.